Hi, Miss Messenger. How you doing? Can you unmute? I know you're good at Zoom, Miss Messenger, so I know you can do it. Okay, your phone is, oh, there you are. You're, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. All right. Mr. Danner, is there a victim impact statement or restitution request in this case?
To Ms. Messenger, we do not have any victims present.
No, I got it. It was like muted. It was muted.
Nor do I believe there was one to be read according to the notice. Oh, there isn't one to be read either.
Okay. Ms. Messenger, did you have enough time to speak to Mr. Gaddy or Mr. Ward about your sentencing today?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay. Have you had a chance to review the pre-sentence investigation and the recommendations?
Yeah.
Okay. As to the guidelines, Mr. Gaddy or Mr. Danner, any corrections?
I did not have any corrections as far as the guidelines. I have that.
Oh, Mr. Ward.
Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Messenger, no additions, corrections, deletions to the PSR.
Okay. Ms. Messenger, is there anything you would like to say before sentencing or Mr. Ward on her behalf?
Yeah. The only charge you gave me is the one where I hit the officer with the lock in the side.
That's what we're here for.
All right. Look, this prison is real fucked up. It's literally corrupt. I'm trying to tell you something. People get treated foul as hell here, and I was sticking up for somebody. Because the lady, this girl was about to go home. And I said she was on suicide watch. And I'm like, ask her what's wrong. I said, because I hit, right? And I'd already been on the work back all year. Because they keep doing shit to me, man. And to my peers. So she was on suicide. I'm like, yo, what happened? She said she about to go home. She on parole and she about to go home. And I'm like, what happened? She got suicide watch crying and shit. She said, oh, it's a light on her. And I'm like, that shit happened to me twice. And my baby been on the knees crying for about 13 years for her mama to come home and shit. They did that shit to me twice. Like, that's foul as fuck, man. They tear people away from their home, their families. I brought suicides here where the warden come in at like 4 o'clock in the morning, right when the person's dead in the room. I was insane. Like, that's foul as shit, man. Then when the motherfucking inspectors come up here to talk to us, detectives, the nigga high as hell. And he's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck, man? And they let that woman die in that cell. There was 2 officers in that cell. Like, no, I'm not making a joke. I'm not there. What the fuck is so funny, man? They tearing people away from their homes and families. So I did that shit, man. That's foul as shit. And I'm
okay, Ms. Messenger. I hear you. Mr. Ward.
Continue to do shit like this.
Peter.
You know what I'm saying?
Your Honor,
you know what I'm saying?
I understand you, Ms. Messenger.
and I apologize for Ms. Messenger's language. She's obviously very emotional about this, but she did take responsibility, and we'd be asking the court to follow probation's recommendation.
Because Ms. Messenger did take responsibility, and I understand that she did have her reasons for doing what she did, but it still doesn't give her the choice as to whether or not she violated the law, and which she did, and there was a finding as to that. As to count 1, assault of a prison employee, the guidelines being 22 to 38. I sentenced her to the bottom of the guidelines, which is 22 months to 5 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. Credit for 0 days served to run consecutive with her current sentence. I'll assess a $68 state cost and a crime victims assessment fee in the amount of $130. I'll strike conditions 3 and 4. Ms. Messenger, those were the requirements that you pay $1,611 and attorney's fees of $650. Given your incarceration status, I'll make a finding of indigency and I'll strike those conditions for you. So it's just the state cost and the crime victims assessment fee and the time. Will you be giving her an appellate rights form?
Yes, we'll be mailing that to her today.
Okay, and Mr. Ward's going to email you the appellate rights form, and you're entitled to file an application for leave of today's decision. The form explains important rights regarding the appeal. The court will appoint a lawyer for you to appeal if you are financially unable to afford one. Should you want a court-appointed attorney, you must make your request in writing within 42 days from today's date. You want to? Is there anything else you have, Ms. Messenger? Do you have any questions about today's sentence? She's muted again. You are muted again. Ms. Messenger, if you do have additional questions, I'll allow you to proffer those through Mr. Ward at the Public Defender's Office. Mr. Danner, do you have an order?
Permission to approach with the order of dismissal for count 2.
Okay, we have the order of dismissal. There you go, Ms. Messenger. I can hear you now.
All right, dog. Look, ma'am, listen. So I had told you I didn't need a lawyer from the jump. I told you, look, I'm guilty. You like, oh, you gotta have a lawyer. Why, just to rob me for $600 and shit? Look, I'm tired of this shit.
I waived those fees. You're not picking up what I'm laying down. Those are fees I have to assess you, but I waived them. You don't have to pay them.
Okay, well, this prison is found. Can you appoint me a attorney, a court-appointed attorney for some civil cases? Because they can come in full force and there's some real violence.
But Mr. Ward can help you out, okay? Mr.
Mr.
Ward, you should make a referral for her. Okay? Ms. Messenger, Mr. Ward will be in touch with you and he can make a referral for you, okay? Best of luck to you. Okay.
They owe me.
Okay.
Number 4, People versus. Person just joined the call, Z855. What's your name, please?
I'm here by way of More Sides Temple of America, Davis Bay.
What time was your case scheduled for?
I was just got switched. I was in Miss Alicia Coleman's room. They just told me for the last half hour I was in the wrong room, and they just instructed to help me find the correct room where I was supposed to be in.
And your name is what again?
I'm here by way of More Sides Temple of America, making a special appearance. I am David Bay.
David Bay?
Davis Bay. I'm here representing the account here.
Can I get your case number? I'm sorry. Can I please,
yes.
You have your case number, sir?
Yes. It is 2034-7344.
Thank you.
And I was just received this 3 days ago. But the document said it was stated September 28th.
Okay, thank you, sir.
To me. Pardon me?
I said okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, Your Honor.
Yes.
That was one of Mr. Abbott's case. 344.
At what time?
It was at 9:40.
And
So,
Your Honor,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss. Was that Miss Brayley?
yes, yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
With Mr. Abbott, were you trying to get him back here on Traxler?
And now I have another one. The gentleman was in the wrong courtroom and they just sent him in here.
Right. I was there for.
Sorry.
I just explained to her. So, but yes, I do need some information on Traxler, and now I need information on
Okay, so apparently I'm Mr. Abbott's secretary this morning. Traxler, he said he submitted he submitted something already. Commercial consent already submitted to the court.
Okay, we'll look for it, but would you, no, you're helping me out, right? Call him back and tell him a defendant has shown up in, what case is it, Miss Denise?
The name on the file is Harry Davis, but he said his name is Davis Bay. But it's
What is the case number?
the last three is 344.
344.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
it was sent
Okay.
what time?
It was scheduled at 9:40.
40.
And would you tell Mr. Abbott?
He's back. Mr. Abbott's back.
Okay.
Mr. Abbott, thank you for the case of Mr. Traxler, but we have a gentleman who was in the wrong courtroom and just got sent over to us. I think we adjourned it, but let's see what we might be able to do today. Can you give us the case number again, Denise, so I can have Renee pull it up?
It's yes, ma'am. I sure can.
Thank you.
20. It's 20347-344.
Okay. Thank you for coming back, Mr. Abbott. Don't leave. 20347-344, Leland House versus Harry Davis.
Good morning,
Your
Judge. Good morning, Judge Melander. My name is James Abbott. I'm a lawyer, P26085. I represent Harry Davis's landlord, who's Leland House Apartments.
We had adjourned this case to November 30th for door knockers, and now we have the defendant here. Sir, your name?
Yes, I'm here by making a special appearance by way of Moore Sonship of America, Davis Bay, for the representing the account here from your United States of America Department of State, Harry Davis.
Okay. Mr. Davis, you're in the
And I
property on
was
back.
just presenting, yes, I was just presented these documents. It says dates of September 28th, and
Yeah, that's the
I
date
just
they were
received
mailed
them.
out. Let me ask you, sir, we had,
No, I just received them. I don't receive any mailing here, and I
You
just
don't-
received them
excuse me,
3
sir,
days ago.
you don't receive mailing at the Bagley address?
No,
You're not living in the Bagley address.
I didn't even know mail was there for me anything. 2 or 3 days ago, it was taken to the door.
Let me ask a couple of questions, sir. Do you live at 400 Bagley, 1120?
1120, yes,
So you do live at Bagley?
yes.
Okay. Are you interested in having one of our free attorneys help you through this?
No,
Okay. Well, and what is it you're asking? You want to stay in the department, or you want to move, or what?
yes, I want to stay.
Okay.
I have proof of my tender of payment for rent that was sent by way of certified mail from the United States Post Office.
And when did that go?
The first proof of payment was July 16th. The second was the 13th of September. The one for July 15th, July 16th, it was for the month of June, July, and August.
Well, sir,
After that, and that one was in the amount of $1875, including
Carol, Abbott.
and one from
Hey, we
the
got
next one from
Harry Davis on the line here. Okay, I'm gonna put you on.
from September.
Mr. Abbott, I can't hear him.
hold on. Let me ask this, Mr. Bay. I know you said you're not interested in one of our attorneys, but we have some programs that would help you pay your rent and even pay your rent, your back rent, but pay your rent, say November and maybe even December. It's called the Eviction Diversion Program.
Okay, how would that work and dissolve my proof of payment and everything that has
Well,
already
Mr.
occurred?
Abbott will send them. Mr. Abbott will send the attorney. Hold on, sir. Mr. Abbott, the plaintiff's attorney, would send the attorney assigned to you proof of what's been paid, what they've received. You'll then send your proof of what you paid, and then what's left, we can maybe have the eviction diversion program make some payments for you.
No, thank you, please.
You don't want the state of Michigan to make some payments for you?
No. I've been making my own payments. Yes, I've been making my own payments, and the proof of payments that I have, the second one after the first one that I mentioned, was made on this 13th of September.
And that was for which month?
That was for the 13th of September in the amount of $575 without the parking, because it was already included for the first one. After that, pardon me?
What month did that cover?
Excuse me, can I say something?
That month was that month was September 13th. It was for the month of September. Okay. $575, not including the parking, because the parking was taken care of the month prior.
And then the next payment you paid?
And the next one, yes, the next one, I have proof of payment. I have tender payment for October 13th.
Cheryl, you'll get a chance, okay?
Notarized and sent by, notified and sent by certified mail, notified and sent by certified mail from United States Post Office for the month of October, in amount of $575, and also including parking.
Okay, hold on a second. Mr. Abbott.
Your Honor?
Did your client receive these payments?
Cheryl?
No, what he's doing is he's sending us promissory notes that that we have no idea what to do with. The bank says they're not negotiable, and this is what he's been giving us: is promissory notes, notarized.
I see.
Promissory notes, and the parking lot is not the one.
I understand. Mr. Bay, hold on, I got you. Mr. Bay, I understand what you're sending is promissory notes, and unfortunately, in landlord-tenant matters, those are not payments of rent. It's just a promissory note, and we cannot accept that. And the client,
are you telling me that even a court does not accept promissory notes for payment?
No,
and
we're
I'm
not.
The executor.
I'm the executor. That is not a legal payment for rent to this client. Now, are you sure then you don't want to talk to one of our attorneys and get your rent paid by a state of Michigan program?
If it will resolve this, will it resolve this?
Well, it depends on how much you owe and how much the plan is willing to pay of yours.
Well, I've made tender payments. They are negotiable instruments, certified by law.
Those are not payments.
And excuse me, please. I am the executor and the beneficiary of the account for Harry Davis. They are legal tender.
No, they're not, sir. They're not acceptable language.
And they're notified,
Ms. Braley,
and they're stated, and they're notified to the fact also.
I'm sorry, they're not. Ms. Braley, is Mr. Fadipe working with us today?
It is very true.
Is Mr. Fadipe in another courtroom?
And
Mr. Who?
Is it, what's his name?
Fadipe.
I didn't hear you, man.
I am not sure who you're talking about. Can you chat me the name so I can see it?
Oh, sorry about that.
Mr. Abbott, can you chat her the name? Maybe he's with Lakeshore, right?
Given that I have no idea who you're talking about, I suspect he's with Lakeshore.
What's the name again, Yana? What'd you say?
Fadipe. The last name is Fadipe.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I'm not sure if he's with. No, I know exactly who you're talking about, but I don't know if he's with. I know exactly.
Does he have a case right now?
No, he doesn't, but I'd sure like to assign him one.
Okay. I'm messaging him now.
He may not like me afterwards, but such is life. Ms. Cooper's trying to find him also.
It says he's away from his desk, so let's see. Yeah, it says he's away from his desk. I messaged him, but no response yet.
Mr. Bay, we're going to hold on a minute and see if we can get this attorney to help you out, okay? He wasn't scheduled with me today, but he'd be great to work with you. Mr. Abbott, hang on there, okay?
To work with, did you say to work with me?
To be your attorney.
No, I'm not asking for counsel.
But as I said, if you want the state to pay your rent, you have to have one of our attorneys work with you.
Would it resolve and accept the tender payments that are certified negotiable instruments? Excuse me.
The state would pay
that are certified. That are certified negotiable instruments that I pay, that are certified.
I'm trying to tell you,
of your United States,
landlord court in the state of Michigan and the city of Detroit does not accept that as payment for rent.
Okay. By June 5th, 1933, I want to ask you, is the United States still in bankruptcy? In Michigan, also?
Objection.
Yes, we are.
Irrelevant.
By law. Yes, we are. By law.
Let me try to tell you this again. I know at one point in time, folks would accept those things. However, we no longer accept them. The state of Michigan and the city of Detroit will no longer accept that. I'm trying to help you out by getting a portion of your rent paid through our EDP program, but you don't seem to be interested in having it. So why don't you just adjust
I didn't have time to prepare myself for anything for this. It was just presented to me, but the dates on these documents say 28th and the last one for it says the 28th of September. And I just received it 3 days ago.
Very good. That's why I'm going to keep the adjournment date.
Is that enough lawful time?
Excuse me, sir.
Is that enough lawful time?
Excuse me, sir. If you let me speak, I'm going to help you out here. We can adjourn it to November 30th at 8:40 a.m. and that will give you time. How about that?
Your Honor, Mr. Felipe will be in your courtroom next week.
So we'll adjourn it to November 30th.
I could do November 30th. I could do November 30th. Yes, I could.
November 30th at 8:40 a.m. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.